Oi, welcome back. It's a bit dark. I'm Matt and this is the mess, I guess you can say. Let's get some of this light out of here, make it a bit easier to see. What we're doing today is pretty much getting a lot of the mess out, hopefully. Tell you what though, every time I come back in here, it is fairly overwhelming on where to start. Obviously, I'm just a sparky by trade. This is not what I normally do, especially management. The wife, Shri, is pretty much managing everything. She's doing a fantastic job, but yeah, that's just me. It's just how my mind works. It's a little bit overwhelming, but all I do is pretty much look at one thing and then try to stick with that. That's what we can do, yeah? We're also taking out all the window trim, getting ready to take the windows out. We've actually got to brick up all this. So this is going to be the kitchen, this is the kitchen area, and we've also got in the bathroom, that window's going, and we've got a door going in there. So half that window is going to be bricked up, and then also the toilet window. Favorite tool. So as you can see, this is really where my lack of experience comes in. I am an electrician by trade, and that means I don't really deal with windows or any of the framework. So as you can see, I'm trying to get through this, trying to figure out how it's all put together. The hardest part was how they fixed the actual window to the timber. That was what was really puzzling me. So I just kept plugging away. I did jump onto the phone and got onto Google. As you can see, it didn't really help me that much, but we did plod along and we did get there, figured it out. And then once I could see how it was put together, made it a lot easier for the next ones. So first one down. So what I'm presuming, this would have had to be before, this would have had to be an original window before the build. So obviously, like I don't know anything about this side of building. So I'm trying to figure out how it all goes in, but I would think you'd have to do the brickwork after, yeah? To fit around the window, that would butt it up against it, because to smash that in, you have to do it from the outside, but this is covered up by the brick. So I'm presuming that's right. Hit me up. You have to do the framework first, attach the window, make sure that's all sealed, and then do the brickwork. But then what do you do if I want to put a new window back in there now? How do I do it? We're not doing that, but I will be doing, I think, a window out there. Yeah, we'll probably be doing 2 or 3 windows out the other side there when we do that room. So that's going to be a little bit different because that's just going to be fully timber, timber frame. Yeah, definitely interesting. So at the moment, what I'm actually finding is using this end, and because the frame has been nailed in from the outside, if we pull it this way, we're actually pulling it off the wall nice and easy. So we're levering it, putting it in there, if that makes sense, and sort of pulling it towards us. As you can see, the whole frame's actually coming out, which is fantastic. So if we do that the whole way around, see the whole thing. It's coming. Oh yeah, that's even better. go, one piece. Watch out for the nails. Piece of cake. Oh, that was way easier. Once you know how it's all framed up and put in, round three.
There is a meaning buried within the sound.
You can definitely see I was getting a lot quicker with getting those out. I was slowly learning how it works and pulling them out in one piece at the end. But I did talk to a couple of people afterwards and they were saying the easiest way, which really does make sense, is to get a reciprocating saw or a multi-tool and go in between the timber frame and the window sill and just shoot across, cut all those nails off. It'll only take you a second with a really nice blade and it'll pull straight out. So I'm keen to give that a go if I have to take out another window. All right, so now we've got rid of those, I'm gonna have to put something, some temp board up on the outside so that no water's gonna come in. Obviously no one can get in. Just a bit of a deterrent. We've got the cameras up. We'll take some measurements. We'll go down and pick up some, but for that one, I'm wondering, yeah, that's too small. It's a Bunnings run. We'll get some lunch while we're gone. Not going anywhere. Honey, I'm home. I haven't got my square, it's at work. It's not going to be the most accurate, but it's just for temps. She's working today. So I've actually got to put some holes around the outside and then screw it into the brick. I've got these ones. These are from Wera. They actually sent them out ages ago. I've used them a little bit. They're actually like a multi drill bit. It's a nice little case. And you're meant to be able to use them in anything. Metal, brick, concrete, timber. So that's a 5, which is perfect for the fixings I've got, but I'll do a 6mm. Actually, just looking at it, it says a 5mm pilot hole. It's not too much of a head on them, so I'm not going to do a 6. I'm going to go 5. Might help if I charge the battery. Throw 2 screws roughly the same height, and I'll throw these in the mud. Let's throw this up and hopefully those screws will sit. Sit in there, like so. Oh, it's working. Well, I'm really happy with the results and how much we got done this week. Next week, we'll be looking at doing the side door for the laundry. So we'll be cutting through that. We'll be using a Hilti saw. I think I've got that lined up. So I'm really happy with the results and how much I've got done this week. I think next week we'll be aiming at the laundry door. We'll cut some holes through that brick. We'll be using the Hilti demo saw, circular, not a circular saw, what do you call them? Just a cut-off saw, which I've organised from Corey from iFix Auto Gates, absolute legend, and we'll also get the concrete out the back. I'm really keen to give the Milwaukee MX saw a go. I think it's a 350 mil. That's also from Corey, so we'll get through that. But that's it, until next time guys, cheers.